So Help from God, Latif's documentary was showed this evening at 6:30. A very fascinating piece indeed. And the continuation will be tomorrow, Charlie.
I keep wondering, Charlie, how can you sustain this business in Ghana?
Well, the guy is doing the business.
I'm wondering.
He's doing the business. He's working in the greens.
Maybe if you're able to get into the Dodowa forest or Achimota forest, you can be in the middle of the forest zone and just be mining the weed hemp, making sure you're farming it in acres.
Amazing.
Charlie.
Well, what people do to survive.
Yeah.
I mean, once the guy is not smoking it and chewing the herbs.
I want to ask whether himself he smokes it. They say it's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't smoke it, but at least using it for food and those things.
We'll grab Latif here.
Maybe
tomorrow.
I'll tell you an experience. So I know that we have to go to Derek Okosan, who is roving for us this morning.
You know, Roland,
I was a friend of mine in school, and apparently, you know, he put the herbs in his shito. One day I took the shito that Sunday morning.
You stole the shito?
No, I went to him. They were eating. I said, oh, and they have this click. I slept that day. Whoa. Apparently later when we faced, we said, oh, that day, Chai knows that he can't chop. Now Popo day inside.
Well, some 2 minutes after it, Roland, you know, back in May, the police service opened recruitment for individuals who wanted to join the force.
Yes, they did.
Today is the second phase of the whole process, where they're going to be taken through body examination and inspection of academic and personal documents, amongst other things, across centers in the country. But here in Accra, we know that it's happening at the Tesano. You said Tesano, right? To Tesano Police Depot. And Derek Sam is on standby to tell us exactly what's happening right now.
Right, so we are at the police training school here in Accra, where some people who would want to be police officers have gathered to go through some processes before they become officers. What you are seeing in your shots are people who have come in to check their serial numbers as against the lanes they will be in. We have a lot of people registering. I can see more than 1,000 people coming here for that particular recruitment exercise. And then from there, you go to this side. And over here, they will check your BC certificates. They would check your SSC certificate. And I understand that the reason they are checking your BC or your SSC certificate is to ascertain your date of birth, especially when that you are coming into the service with your real age or not. So over here, you check your BEC or WASI certificate, and then they'll go through the body selection processes. And over there, they want to check whether or not you have a big wound that would disqualify you from being an officer. You have some scars, you have some tattoos. They would also want to check your height as well. I understand that for both the male and female, you have to be more than 5 feet tall to qualify to be an officer. And the men will obviously have to be taller than the women. I understand for the women, the minimum is about 5'4", and for the men it's about 5'7". So after that, you go through all of that. When you pass, you'll have to go through some other processes, and then you'll go through what they call the dictation, where some words will be spelled. You have about 25 words to spell. Your minimum should be 15/25, and then from there you move on to the next stage to become police officers. I'm trying to get some people to speak to them as to why they want to become police. People will think that some people would want to be officers because, well, at this point in time, they have no jobs, and so they think that the police service is the only way out. Remember when the military service was also having their recruitment exercise, we had people with such claims that for them it's the only way out of unemployment. There were others who also felt that if they would want to serve their nation, being a military officer would suffice. And so the others here today who would want to be police officers, and they think that if they become police officers, they can help curb the spread of armed robbery and also help keep the society safe. I haven't had anybody to speak to as of now because most of them are busily going through the processes to check whether or not they have qualified for this particular state, to see which lane they'll be on based on their serial numbers. But we'll get you the latest as this unfolds. My name is Derek Sam from the Accra Police Training School.